Okay, weekly high. Okay, so folks, here we are actually going to talk about the weekly bias on every currency pair. We are going to start with the Aussie USD, Aussie dollar, that is the AUD USD. What else do we consider? Now, this will be brief, it won't take long, but I want us to look at weekly highs and lows, okay, the weekly bias. Now, on the Aussie dollar, let me reduce the opacity, the watermark here. Let me just disable the watermark. A 15 minutes chart. Remember, I've always told you, okay, what are we looking for? We are looking for a weekly low and a weekly high on a Thursday. Thursdays, we need to have either a weekly high or a weekly low. So let's mark here. This is let's look for Monday. Monday, right here, April 25th. I'm going to look for April 24th midnight. April 24th midnight, right there. Okay, this is what am I looking for here now. On a Tuesday, we got the weekly high on the Aussie dollar, AUD USD. This is the weekly high. This is Monday. This is this will be Tuesday. So this is the weekly high, and we're also looking for the weekly low. Okay, because we've actually been learning about, you know, the weekly bias, whereby we only had the weekly low. Now, how do you get the weekly high? We are going to look at all major pairs, the dollar pairs. Okay, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday here. This is Thursday. We are trading today on Aussie dollar. That is midnight tomorrow, Friday. There. Okay. Now, this is a Tuesday. We have a weekly high on a Tuesday. Here. What are we expecting on a Thursday, which is today? After midnight, we are expecting a retracement higher. Okay, we are expecting price to trade higher. Where exactly? You see this? It has already, you know, started trading higher, taking these highs out. Okay, now once you see this strong move up here, okay, just like you see this, the weekly bias, since we all know that every Thursday we have the likelihood of seeing the price, okay, give us a weekly low or a weekly high when it is a bullish trend. So this was a bearish trend, and we got this low on a Tuesday, and today we are expecting to see this price trade higher. okay, and tomorrow, okay, which is Friday, Thursday and Friday. So here, do you have the likelihood of seeing price trade higher? Yes, we do. Let's look at the daily chart on Aussie dollar. Now you see this, we've traded below these lows here, relatively equal lows here. What do you think is going to happen next? We have this imbalanced zone here, okay? We have this imbalance here. According to me, it's a Thursday. We've taken liquidity down here. Let's go back to 15 minutes chart for more analysis. Let's bring back our charts. So if we had this high on Tuesday, and on Thursday, we are actually seeing price aggressively trade higher. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to wait for okay, the New York, open. Remember, we have a huge difference between the New York open and the New York session. The New York session is between midnight to midnight. Midnight to 11 o'clock in the morning. The New York open is at exactly 8:30 till 11 o'clock in the morning. But I will be looking at price, okay, between these three lines here. That is 8:30 there. This is a 15 minutes chart. Let's go back to a 5 minutes chart. This is Aussie dollar, AUD USD. We see it is trading higher on a Thursday, okay, aggressively pushing price higher, okay. What we're going to look for, institutional levels and institutional candles. Between what time and what time? Between midnight and 11 o'clock in the morning. We already see how price is pushing higher. It took these lows here, just like you see. We traded above, these highs. Okay, we traded above those highs there. We traded above all these highs. This is yesterday's high. Are we going to see price trade higher than this? It will depend, okay? It will depend on the time and price here. Institutional levels on a 5 minute chart. Institutional candles, we have this candle here, we have this other candle. We also have this zone in here. Now, this is what you do. Make sure that your institutional candles are close, okay, to... Now, this was the manipulation. This was the accumulation here. The manipulation, then this distribution here, pushing price higher. Are we still trading higher? But if we trade above these highs here, and it's a Thursday, and see how price pushed, okay, see how it's trading higher, okay, and remember it's a Thursday, okay, it is a Thursday. So this means that we have the likelihood of having this low as the weekly low. And I think we both know what happens when we have a weekly low or a weekly high on a Thursday. Price will always try to, go back in the other direction on a Thursday. Now, why would I trade this? It is because on a Tuesday, we made a weekly high here. The weekly high here on Tuesday, retracement, Wednesday, Thursday, the weekly low. Let's look for another currency pair. Let's look for another currency pair. We won't be doing our analysis on the euro dollar because we already know what is happening with the euro dollar. In our episode 27, I said that we won't bother until we... Why am I interested in this pair? This is why. On a daily, we see we traded below these lows. We took these lows here. So this will and it's a Thursday, we see that we are trading higher. Okay, so where exactly I would want to see price at least come back to this balanced area here. So that is between today and Friday, between Thursday and Friday. Then after this, we may be trading below these lows. It will depend on the weekly bias. It will depend on the weekly bias, so not the the monthly charts and the daily charts. No, it's the weekly. If I don't have a low on a Tuesday, sorry, a high or a low on a Tuesday, on Thursday I won't bother trading that pair. Let's look at another pair. Just a second, my thing is loading. It is loading. Okay, let's just take some other pair here. So Forex. Okay, we are only doing this on major currency pairs. The pound dollar is actually doing the same thing. The pound dollar is doing the same thing. So what happened here? We took these lows out, even this low, but that's not a big problem. Let's take a 15 minutes chart. Now 15 minutes chart, weekly bias. When was Monday? Monday was 25th. So I'm going to look for 24th midnight. 24th midnight, right there. That is Monday. Then Tuesday midnight, there. So this is Monday, Tuesday midnight. Okay, Tuesday midnight. What did we have on Tuesday midnight? The weekly high as well. I'm marking Wednesday. Where is Wednesday midnight? There. Then it is a Thursday. I'm also going to look for the Thursday. Now this is Wednesday midnight. Then Thursday, which is today. Okay, right there. So what do we have on a Tuesday? This is Tuesday. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which is today. Tuesday we had the weekly high, traded lower and lower. So today we traded below yesterday's low, which is here. We traded below Wednesday's low here. Do we have the likelihood of price trading high? And I will have this institutional candle right here. We have this institutional candle right there. So what am I expecting? Maybe price comes to this level and trades higher. Okay, now I want you to remember this. We are only trading between midnight New York time and 11 o'clock New York time. Did we take these highs? Yes, we did take these highs out, but we haven't taken this one. Did you take the low here? Yes. The accumulation, maybe a manipulation, then a distribution will be done later. I will only be focusing on what time of the day? Between 8 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock in the morning. 8:30, sorry. Okay, 8:30 in the morning and 11 o'clock in the morning. That is what I want to see. Every time I have a weekly high or a weekly low on a Tuesday, I want to see price misbehave on a Thursday. Okay, If you want to be profitable, the weekly bias will help you a lot. This is a Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sorry, this is a Monday, Tuesday. Now let's delete this. This thing is distracting me. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then tomorrow is a Friday. If price trades below these lows here, tomorrow, well, we have lower chances of seeing price trade higher. I want to see this same thing happen on a Thursday. Okay, I want to see this same thing happen on a Thursday. I want to see these highs taken out, just like the Japanese yen took 2000. Okay, it traded above 2002. We want to see this. We want to see this. Why between 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.? This is Alfred. Now, Alfred, if we are trading the New York session, the New York opens at 8:30 in the morning. I want to look at the first 2 hours after the New York open. Remember, there is a huge difference between the New York session and the New York open. New York opens at exactly 8:30. The New York session begins at exactly midnight, New York time. Okay, New York time. Okay, so that's why I'm looking at 8:30 to 11. The first 2 hours. Okay, the first 2 hours. Because what am I looking for? I am looking for that panic. I'm looking for, the manipulation. I'm looking for the accumulation, and I'm looking for a distribution. Not before 8:30 in the morning. So this is what I'm going to do. These two pairs that I've just shown you here, and please go back to your charts and see, okay, which pair had a weekly low on a Tuesday and a weekly high on a Tuesday. Look for Thursday. Look for ways to look at price retrace. Okay, 50 pips. Are you looking for 50 pips? 100 pips? Possibly. Okay, you will. I assure you, you'll be likely to get the 50 pips that you're looking for on this day, on a Thursday. So I just wanted to show you these two currency pairs, and I don't want to make a long video because I'm streaming this live, so I don't want to have so many things, I don't want to complicate you, so I want to give you time. You go and do your own analysis. I'm looking at two currency pairs, the Aussie dollar and the pound dollar, or the AUD USD and the GBP USD. These are the two things I'm looking at. The other pairs are doing the same thing, but at the moment, this is what I'm looking for. When does the New York session overlap with the London session? Now, if you remember when we talked about the New York open and the New York close, sorry, what you're going to do is go back to that episode and watch it. I'm sure I will have the link in description below. Please, Musa, I don't understand. Please, what? I don't understand what you're saying, please. So you see this institutional candle here. If you're to trade this, if you're to buy here, where do you put your stop loss? Below this low here. Okay? See that institutional candle? If you are to buy here, you put your stop loss down here, below these lows. Okay? So you see how price is being treated here. It trades into that candle and we want to see it trade higher. So want the price come below the institutional candle to fill the imbalance below. Now that's why we have stop losses. Musa, that's why we have stop losses. If price trades below these lows here, you don't want to be kicked out here. If you look here, what do we have? We have a 50 level. Okay, we have sorry, let me GBP/USD. Yes, we have the 50 level. For, see, we have an institutional level. Let me look for the 50. We have, sorry, we have a 0 level here. Okay, so if price trades below this, now let me see, how many pips will you be risking here? 20 something pips. Now this is too much. This is a 15-minute chart. Okay, but do not risk what you cannot afford to lose. If you can afford to lose 50 pips, please enter the trade. That's why you have disclaimers almost everywhere here. I am showing you what happens. You buy here. Okay, you buy here in this level, you put your stop loss somewhere below these lows here. Why would you be buying here? Because this is the last institutional candle before we traded above these highs. So price comes back in this level to shoot higher. Musa, I mean, will not price come below the institutional candle and fill the imbalance? This will be done some other time. This will be done some other time. Okay, if it doesn't do it today, now no one has a prediction that is 100% over these markets. That's why we use these, you know, I will use my analysis to watch, to see what price is doing. I'll just use my analysis to see what price is doing. It's not that I have, you know, a technique that wins 100%. No, it does not exist. That's why you have stop losses. Okay, so use your stop loss. Go back to your chart. Watch this. Look at this carefully. See what price is doing. And do not hesitate, you know, putting a stop loss anywhere simply because you think now. Do you remember the news sessions? Let's look at the news here. Do we have news anywhere? The pound. My Chrome is loading. It's okay. Let's see. Let's wait for Chrome to load. Okay, let's see. Economic calendar. Then, because you should always read the news, folks. You should always. So we see we have news on the JPY, though they haven't specified the time, but we already see how the JPY is treating price. So on the USD at exactly 8:30, we have news. Okay, high volatility expected on this currency pair. Sorry, on this currency here, the US dollar. Any broker provide that. So look at USD pairs on a Thursday, most especially when we have news. Okay, I want you to look for these things, most especially the institutional levels, institutional candles, to see price either trade give us today as the weekly low or as the weekly high. Okay, because some currency, some pairs against the US dollar are trading lower, and the other ones are trading higher. So what you do is come to investing.com. First look at the news on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Okay, look for the news on Tuesday and Friday. So here we see price is still trying to trade below these lows. We have this imbalanced area here. So I won't enter yet until we at least hit this level here, which we've traded into on a 15 minutes chart. Do I trust this? Yes, I will trust this. Why should I trust this? Because this is the last institutional candle before we traded above these highs. So we have the likelihood of having a retracement on a Thursday here. Okay, traded below yesterday's low, it's trading higher. Institutional candle. Okay, so if you're to buy, you buy around here. Put your stop loss at least above this wick here. Okay, what lot size are you going to use? I'm going to use a nano lot size, because you're not supposed to lose money, folks. Okay, you're not supposed to lose money. Where do you put your stop loss? Just like I told you, at least that candle. Okay, risk what you can afford to lose. Where do you put your take profit? Well, it's up to you. Okay, I won't tell you put your take profit here, put your stop loss here. It's up to you. If price trades below these lows here, you see this institutional level, if price trades below that institutional level, I will be out. If price trades higher, okay, that is I'm going to take something like maybe 50 pips or so. So let's end this stream from here. Go on your charts, look for the weekly lows, look for today's opportunities to make yourself some money. Okay, look for opportunities on your charts, most especially the major pairs, the dollar pairs. See if you can take at least 50 pips home today. So we're going to end this stream from here. In case of anything, the Telegram group will